Hi everybody. The topic for this forum discussion is very interesting because we never stop and think about the lessons we learn from success or failure. Obviously, when we have been successful in some enterprise that we made, we only enjoy it. But the opposite, when we have failed, we have to think and remember our weak points or the factors that made impossible to be successful. So I think that we learn more from failure than from success. First question, there are some ways that a person considered to feel or to be successful. Some of them, and here is again the money, are related with the money. To have a good social or financial position, to have a good job, the recognition of the boss, or when you're a student, the recognition of the teacher, to have a fancy car, to wear designer clothes, something like that. Another factors can be or can be related with to enjoy of a good health. That is very important. I don't know, to have a lot of friends, to have a happy family life. That for me is the most important thing, the most important factor. I don't know, be famous or have public recognition, something like that. The ironic thing here is even you are more powerful, even you have more money, you have less time for the most important thing, that is your family. And that is a real thing because we as teachers know at a first hand with our students. There are kids since kindergarten till I don't know high school who feel alone because their parents only are focused on the money, on earn money, and these parents left the kids or the teenagers with the mates, with the grandparents, or even alone, and those kids are sad. That is why I say that not always the word successful is a synonym of happiness. I feel a successful person because I have the most important thing, that is my family, my kids, my mom, my husband, and I enjoy with them a lot because without them, I can imagine how my life could be. Uh, my husband is a very comprehensive man. My kids always are supporting me all the time, uh, cheering me with the tasks, with the university studies, and so on. My mother, that always is, uh, I don't know, carrying me and loving me and giving me good advices about life, and that is the most important thing for me. That is why I consider a successful person. Maybe I'm not working as a teacher in this year as I did it before. Um, and actually I had to left my job to be with them, with my kids, with with my girl who is 8 years old, and with my kid, my son, that is on 15 years old, that's a teenager. I had the opportunity to feel, to live with my students, with my teenager students, the loneliness, the sadness that they have when their parents are out of home. And I took that decision to quit or to left my job for a time, for a while, to be with them. And I can feel the reward when I have lunch with them and they speak with me about the things that they made in the day and something like that. And that is the successful feeling for me. In the picture I can see a man who's trying to fly this prototype, or a plane prototype. And he's one of the Wright brothers that were pioneers of plane building. I think, just looking the picture at the first time, I think that he's not going to succeed because the prototype is very fragile and unstable. But I'm sure, and the history tells us that they tried many times until get the perfect prototype that flew for more than an hour. And they could did this because they had determination, they were brave, and they reached their goal, that was to build this plane. So as a conclusion, I can say that we learn from success and failure too. I think that experiences from failure make us stronger and wiser to develop our tasks daily, and to teach our kids and our students too how to be throughout our lives. And that is my participation. Thanks for your attention.